So here's the thing. We've heard it all. Let's wade through it, right? Because there's a lot of interesting nuance here. There is a lot of ifs with Milroe, but there's a lot of ifs with Ty Simpson. And if there wasn't ifs, Tyler Buchner would not be here, and Nick Saban would not have said at the end of spring, we need a quarterback that can consistently get the ball to the playmakers. There's ifs with all of these guys because they had the opportunity. They felt the need to go and get a guy in Tyler Buchner who was battling it out at Notre Dame, who had just lost the starting battle at Notre Dame. So all of these guys have ifs, right? Jalen Milroe, one thing we have to remember, he came in and was asked to run Bryce Young's Bill O'Brien offense. Guys, how many quarterbacks in college football could have ran that offense? There, you can probably put them on one hand. Mm-hmm. With Bill O'Brien basically saying to Bryce, here's 4 different plays, take your pick, set the assignment, set the audibles, set the protection, and, oh, yeah, by the way, our offense works best when the play completely breaks down and you're going rogue. So that was a failing recipe to begin with. Jalen Milroe offers an instant danger that nobody else does. But this is the thing that worries me. It's the consistency in the passing game. Right. I don't look at Tyler Buchner there because I think Tyler Buchner, he has huge abilities to throw a ball, and all of us sit here and our jaw drops. That South Carolina game, he had an edge rusher bearing down on him and sidearmed a 35-yard dart. I mean, I couldn't have walked it over to the wide receiver any better. I would have tripped, fell. Actually, before the wedding, I tripped, fell, and busted open my head the Monday before the wedding. So I couldn't even walk the trash out without busting my head open. Point being, beautiful throw. Not 3 plays later, he has a clean pocket and throws it right to a middle linebacker for a 106-yard pick. Yep. And I get it. They had a bad offense. There was no pressure. There was nothing. Ty Simpson is the guy I'm watching in this, right? Because as much as I do agree that it isn't, that all of these guys have ifs. I think every single one of them has ifs. When I go to do this cost-benefit analysis, Ty Simpson answers the most questions to me. Jalen Milroe, I think, is the best runner. Actually, I don't think there's a think there. We can all agree that nobody comes close to his athletic ability. That was a silly statement by me. But I think Ty Simpson is way more athletic than people give him credit for. Way more athletic than people give him credit for. And he's got an ability to throw the ball on the run. And one thing I like that we became accustomed to, guys, and our wide receivers did, they became accustomed to a backyard football style situation where the quarterback breaks the pocket, but our quarterback's not looking to take off and run. He's using his legs as an extension of the passing game, which is so synonymous with modern offenses. Ty Simpson's going to be a guy that's tough to keep off the field. And look, Jalen Milroe from the state of Texas, I know some of the guys that know the guys that trained him. They love him. Say, what a human being, what a talent. I think Ty Simpson's going to be tough to keep off that field personally.
Who's the quarterback that when you say, hey man, like 2 years ago before you committed, you say, go look at his film. Who did I tell you he reminded me of? Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got a bit of that live arm. He's got a live arm. Yeah.
Because he's at his best on the run. He's at his best
and not just that, his ability to move the pocket.
Yes.
Yes.
The strength of his pass is off balance. Is what amazes me.
The off-platform throws is what separates him.
Yes.
And the accuracy on those off-balance throws is like the off-platform technique is being taught more and more. It's like you could tell it came natural for him to be unorthodox. And then being a coach's son, he's able to be coachable to get orthodox and get everything polished to where it's like you're questioning, okay, could this guy have went somewhere else and been like a starter last year? You know, like we know, I guarantee you Florida, if Ty Simpson and AR at Florida together, I guarantee you Ty Simpson is getting snaps. You know, because of his ability to make the pass. Literally, Anthony Richardson problem, he can't make the pass. You get a guy like Ty Simpson to come in and run you 6, 7, 8 plays a game at Florida. That's what they would have did with him, and he would have just built his stock even more. So I mean, but Jalen Milroe is, like you said, Jake, it's hard to keep that athleticism off the field, bro.
That's the beauty of it. They don't have to. They don't have to keep Milroe off the field if Simpson's the guy.
When has Saban consistently used the 2 quarterbacks?
That's true.
That's true. And that's the only reason I never entertained that idea, because you had the perfect scenario with Tua and Jalen Hurts, because Jalen Hurts' arm was not that bad. We had plenty games that year when Tua was blowing people out where Jalen Hurts speed sweep with Henry Ruggs or Jalen Waddle that year. Come on, man.